you have their permission?
Don't need it.
Do you have their written permission?
Don't need it.
Each one of them.
Don't need it.
Do you have my permission?
Don't need yours. You're being audio and video
and if
recorded.
you're going to put that on any social media, you need my permission.
I do not.
And if you're audio recording, that actually is against the law.
No, it's not. Not as long as you're being told.
I need to know what crime you're suspecting me of committing, because if you arrest me, let me talk, and then you talk. Let me talk. Whenever you arrest me for not having committed a crime, I'm going to attach my hip to your hip for decades to 3802. Okay, do you know Texas 3802? Yes or no? Texas 3802. I'm going to educate you, sir.
Can you imagine filming in public, only to be surrounded by police demanding your ID without any clear reason? What would you do if security guards accused you of planning an escape just for taking pictures? In today's video, we explore real-life confrontations that test the boundaries of personal freedom and First Amendment rights. Watch as these courageous citizens stand firm, armed only with their knowledge of the law and a camera, refusing to back down against unreasonable demands. Will they prevail, or will they face unjust consequences? Stay tuned to find out, and don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Knowing your rights is the first step to protecting them.
Guys, I'm going live stream. Taking pictures.
Hello? May I ask what you're doing?
Stop filming right now. We are not going to allow you to film us on state property. You can stop.
I'm down here.
We're not on.
Okay, is there a reason why you're filming the institution?
Yes.
Why?
Because we want to.
Because you want to?
Mm-hmm.
Were you authorized by the Department of Corrections?
Don't need to be authorized.
You're standing on state property
No,
right
I'm not.
now. You are.
No, I'm not. Public easement. See that road right there? This is a public easement. See those utilities right there? That's public. You posted it on that side.
Is there a reason why you're filming?
Because we want to. We're photographers. It's what we do.
Okay. We have a public information officer that will allow you to film all you want.
We don't
and
need
authorize
permission.
Everything you do.
We don't need permission.
Why the conflict?
We just, no conflict. You came out to
What
us.
are you going to use the film for?
For my personal use.
Okay, you cannot film inmates without their permission.
But I am.
Do you have their permission?
Don't need it.
Do you have their written permission?
Don't need
Film
it.
Each one of them.
Don't need it.
Do you have my permission?
Don't need yours. You're being audio and video
and if
recorded.
you're going to put that on any social media, you need my permission.
I do not.
And if you're audio recording, that actually is against the law.
No, it's not. Not as long as you're being told.
Did you tell me?
I did.
And I'm not approving you to audio record me.
Okay.
I don't care about your approval.
You guys have a nice day.
Inside OIC.
We're going to walk down here. It's a government vehicle. Sorry, Chris.
Is this just the men's prison?
I think so.
Yeah.
Because the female prison is on the other side. I don't know what you guys are so upset about. It's just cameras. Rules and policies don't apply out here, though. Law applies out here, not rules and policies. Sorry. This is outside your jurisdiction out here.
So that officer, that sergeant has to go down on the radio and said this is not going on, and they're over here to talk.
Yeah, pretty mad. But one basic thing to remember is you cannot trespass the eyes. You know what that means? Whatever I can see, I can film. So, sorry you're upset about it. Sorry you don't know what the law is. I understood. We're not over there.
I am here.
We're not over there.
When we have people doing something that I don't know what you're doing or why you're doing it.
Well, I just told you what we're doing.
I need to ask.
Right on.
I need to find out.
You did say
because I don't know who you are.
Okay.
tell us that we can't film.
No.
Yeah, actually you did.
You're still filming.
Actually,
You're still filming.
but you came out and you said that at first.
I asked you not to, and I asked you to step off our property.
Well, I'm not on your property.
I haven't stepped on your property.
Fire hydrant, utility poles, not put in by the prison.
I'm not out here to create conflict.
Well, then why are you here?
Because you could be filming to set up an escape from.
Oh, really? Okay.
How do you want?
Okay.
He's got jokes.
Did you tell that to the Google car when they drove by?
I have concerns.
Did you tell that to the Google car when they drove by? Did you stop them and say, "Hey, you're planning an escape. Don't take pictures here"? You didn't. Okay. Thank you.
To me. That's very true. Hey guys, thanks for hopping in here. I'm live. I'm actually at work right now. I'm here with Officer Stokes. He's been professional at this point, but they have another unit en route. Hey, what's up, Taylin? Yeah, so I'm actually at work right now. I'm being stopped. They said that suspicious activity, something of that nature.
I never said suspicious activity.
Okay, maybe I manifested that on my own.
I think you manifested it.
Well, then how come it is that you're asking for my ID?
You're in the neighborhood and you're going door to door. You don't have, all you have is interstate roofing.
Yeah, leads you to believe that I'm required to give my identification. Hey, how are you doing today, sir?
Good, how are you?
I'm doing all right. What's your name and badge number, please?
Deputy Lebsa.
Okay, gotcha. Are you the supervisor?
No, this way.
Oh, okay. Is this the supervisor?
Nope, he's on his right.
I got you. Yeah, so I mean, as you guys can see, I'm being surrounded right now. 3 patrol cars. Am I detained at this moment? Under suspicion of what crime?
Is this your car?
I'm not answering any questions at this point until a supervisor arrives. I will not be answering any questions. I think I provided enough as it is. So I'm being detained for what? You just said my car, but what crime are you suspecting me of committing at this point in time that you can lawfully detain me?
Okay, based on the database that I have used, you have a warrant out of Aurora for your arrest.
The database of what?
Okay, that's why you're being detained.
Okay.
Now you're being cooperative with me, but if I feel that you're not going to be cooperative with me, I'll detain you in handcuffs.
Okay, well, I honestly don't think there's any need for that. You know, I have no weapons on me, no ill will, no ill intent. The fact, first off, no probable cause to be running any license plate. Second off, okay, guys, right here in this one, this is something that I learned later on, and I will accept that that's my fault. I needed to brush up some more on those laws, but he's absolutely able to run any plate that's out in public at any time for any reason. And so this was a learning experience for me, but I do accept that I was wrong. You don't even know who I am at this point in time.
I do. Okay, now I'm asking.
You have suspicion.
Right, now I'm asking you for identity because I have reasonable suspicion now. This is my supervisor.
This is your supervisor. Hey, how's it going, man? I am doing all right. I mean, I'm not sure what's going on here. We got a ton of police officers. I'm surrounded. I mean, I'm feeling pretty nervous right now. I'm at work, okay? I'm using this vehicle for work. This officer, for some reason, feels that he has reasonable suspicion to be running plates around here or thinking about other stuff. I've committed no crime. How's it going, sir? Sir, can we just talk over here?
What's wrong with talking to me here?
I just want to talk to you in front of my car where we're not in front of the entrance and we can just have a little piece. All right, go ahead and walk.
I prefer you in front of me.
No, I'm not going to walk in front of you, sir. That's officer safety reasons. We can walk that way.
You're making me walk backwards, guys.
Backwards yourself.
Well, I gotta keep you on camera, so
okay. You can keep me on camera. I just want to talk to you. That's all I want to do.
Camera. Without my permission, that's against the
How
law.
far am I being detained?
No, we're gonna.
Am I being detained?
Trying to figure out what's going on here. That's all I'm trying to do. Is we got called? There's a verbal disturbance here.
Could you back 6 feet, please?
We're gonna walk back in front of my car. In front of my car.
So I'm being detained.
You are being detained, yes, sir.
For what crime?
There is a verbal All right.
Verbal disturbance?
Yes, sir. I need your driver's license or an ID card.
What's my document?
I have to know who you are so I can trespass you if required.
So
that's all I need to know.
Verbal disturbance is a crime.
You are not being accused of a crime. That's what I'm
why
trying
am I
to
being
explain.
detained?
Because there was a verbal disturbance. All right, we're not going to go
There's
down
no
this route.
verbal
We're just going to have a conversation.
What route are we not going to go down?
Gosh, sir, can you just listen
Are
to
you
me?
are you becoming frustrated?
Do you really want to go down this route? That's what I'm trying to
I would
find.
just like to know what my rights are in this situation.
Just like all your rights,
Do you have a name and badge number?
It's right here. My name's right
Your
there.
Your name is right here?
Right there. It's on. You can put it on.
This camera, is your camera activated right now?
Yes, sir.
Okay, make sure it's on.
It's been on this entire time.
It's covering your name.
You can have my card. I do not care, sir. I need to M3rd.
Say again?
Yes, sir. M3rd. All right. Figure all this out, then we can go about our merry way. That's all I need to figure out.
Okay, who has complained against me?
Multiple people. So
do you have their names?
I don't, because I'm not sitting in front of my computer. I need to know your name. What is your name?
Why do you need
to trespass you? I need to know who I'm trespassing. It's kind of hard to trespass an unknown person, isn't it?
I'm being detained right now for filming. Because it's all on, so there was no verbal disturbance.
That's what I'm getting told. There was a verbal disturbance.
Okay, there was no verbal disturbance.
Well, that's what I'm here for. I don't know, because I've been talking to you since I got here, correct?
Okay.
Correct? I need to figure out what's going on. I need to identify who you are and who everybody else is involved in this whole thing.
I don't understand why you need to know who I am.
Sir, what's your name?
Can you just de-escalate a little bit?
I am de-escalating. I am
not
riled up.
It looks like you're getting very frustrated. Well, my Fourth Amendment rights.
You're not giving up your Fourth Amendment
unless
rights.
You're going to threaten me with arrest. Again, unless you threaten me with arrest, I'm not going to identify. What will happen to me if I do not give you my identity?
If
there's a crime,
if there was a crime that was committed, or if you're trespassing, or anything like that, then I'm going to charge you with the.
Okay. Well, until you tell.
And delaying and interfering with my investigation. That is what I'm going to charge you with. It's just like you do not provide a driver's license or ID card to prove who you are.
Can we get a supervisor here, please?
I have 2 other deputies here.
Okay.
2 supervisors.
Because I don't believe you know the law.
Okay.
You're not respecting my constitutional rights.
I am here to do a job, right? Fully, and told that there was a citizen dispute and a verbal disturbance.
And I told you that I don't.
And you about the verbal disturbance, I need to know who's identified on what crimes and what stuff, so I can investigate I
would like to talk to a supervisor, please. Please. Kootenai County Sheriff, guys.
Can you come over to this location? What's your first name?
You can call me Good Citizen.
I'm not going to call you a good citizen. I want to talk to you like a human being.
It's fine.
19, can you go ask what's going on? And find out what they want done.
3 cars out here for a guy with a camera. 3 squad cars.
It could be all resolved very quickly, sir.
Are you going to get a supervisor here, sir?
I already called my supervisor.
Thank you.
Since you're not going to give up your name or anything like that, you are delaying my investigation, just so you're aware. I just want you to be aware. That's all I want.
Well, I just want you to be aware that I'm not going to give you my ID unless you threaten to arrest me.
I'm not going to threaten to arrest you. I'm just going to arrest you if I have a crime or something. You realize that, right? I'm not going to threaten to arrest you.
I want to give you my ID. If giving you my ID stops me from going to jail, then I'm going to give you my ID.
Well, that'd be nice.
To give you my ID, I don't want to give you my ID.
What are you doing, man?
Filming.
Like what, this?
Yep. Filming. COVID-19.
You don't have anything better to do today?
You guys don't have to wear masks? Well, he come right up on me. I asked him to step away, he wouldn't do it. He started getting very agitated. Well, I got it on film, bud.
Oh man, I bet you do.
Yeah. What's your name and badge number? You want to identify?
We don't have badge numbers.
You're the public servant here. You're the one that's supposed to identify, not the public.
I'm not saying I'm your
And
master.
stop acting like it.
Why are you going down this route? What is behind all this? Like, why are you pissed right now?
Well, right now I'm just standing up for my Fourth Amendment rights, and you don't seem to like that. It irritates you.
It doesn't irritate me.
Sure it does.
I love the...
If I haven't broken the law, you have no authority over me. You've illegally detained me now for about 10 minutes.
Okay. If you would like to leave, you can leave.
Well, if I'm free to leave, I'm free to stay.
If you're going to leave, then...
If I'm free to leave, I'm free to stay.
We're not going to go back there.
Why are you standing in front of me? You just said I was free to leave.
We're going to walk down the road. I don't care.
If I'm free to leave, I'm free to stay. Okay. Am I detained?
Let me figure out what's going on over here.
See how you won't tell me whether I'm detained or not? This is a tyrant right here.
Okay,
He will not tell me whether I'm being detained. Kootenai County Sheriff's Department, guys.
Really? If you're gonna walk away, then go ahead. But if you're not gonna walk away, if you're gonna stay here, then I need to figure out what they want to do if they want to trespass.
This is public property, but you can't trust me from public property. Did you take an oath to the Constitution?
Okay. All right.
It's cool. Hey man, all that I ask you do is just maybe not stick.
You can ask all you want, bud.
Try to keep your 6 feet from me down there all you want in video.
Hey, what's your name and badge number?
All right.
What's your name and badge number?
We don't have badge.
That's all I know.
They won't identify. They come up here like a tyrant. The walk of shame. The walk of shame. That's what you're doing right now. A tyrant come up on me like that again, or I will sue you.
Okay.
You hear me?
Okay.
I'm the public. You're the servant.
Okay. Good day.
Yeah, now it is. What if I didn't have the camera?
I explained myself multiple times to you.
It's all on your own mind.
Okay, I'm fine with that. I wanted to explain to you what's going on and why I was. You're not helping me out. You're not
You're being a tyrant, man.
I am not being a tyrant.
Yes, you were.
I'm trying to explain. I said there was a citizen. I am investigating that. I want to help you. If you're the victim in it, I want to be there to help by telling me who you are or what you're doing or what's going on, why I'm called there. Nothing.
You're not making your sheriff's office look good right now, bud. Just think about it a minute. All right, so I thought about it a second, man, and let's try to educate, like I say, the public servants and the public about the First Amendment right. Okay, here. I'm not going to press charges on the person at this time because you know you're right. I'll probably have to give up my I will give you a card. I have a YouTube channel.
What's it called? Is it North Idaho Exposed?
No. I don't like that guy. He's really style.
Yeah.
All right. I'm trying to be more civil, and I appreciate your service out here.
Real name or your name? What can I call you? Mr. Smith? Or
you can call me fine.
Sir is fine.
Yeah.
Okay.
My name is
Chris.
Listen.
My name's Chris.
Hey,
That's
Chris.
what I was born with. It's nice to meet you.
And this camera, I'll have to edit it out and everything. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm trying to be as anonymous as I can. I've already been sort of docked with all my voice and my style.
Chief Bellyacre.
Yeah. Yeah, okay. The Bellyacre.
The Bellyacre.
Yeah, they call me the Bellyacre, but Chief. Well, you know, I tell you, that's an old story.
Okay.
And it goes back very limited on my battery life and my memory.
Okay.
But yeah, I'm out here best way I can for right now. Maybe you may or may not agree with it, but video, it'll be posted on that in the next day or two. And you can see this deputy's demeanor. You can view it and use it for training purposes or whatever you want to do. I wasn't disrespectful to him. He wasn't out of line in that he was demanding my ID. He would not tell me whether I was being detained. First he told me I was detained.
Police got on scene and they investigated what was going on and they told me. Then I said, you're free to go. And I wasn't sure if you were going to still be trespassing.
And so I said, if I'm free to go, I'm free to stay. And when I tried to walk back over, do what I was doing in the beginning, you stepped in front of me, instructing where I want to go. You don't have any authority over me unless I break the law. Zero.
Establish whether or not a law has been broken or not, correct?
Right. But you can't.
That's what we're trying to do.
It has to be a reasonable, articulable. Okay, he could not articulate that to me.
But a few minutes ago, you potentially somebody touching you.
Right.
So we have to get the facts with that.
Right.
Was that statement made to any one of these?
No, it happened after these guys rolled out.
Okay. All right. So you understand the question and answer session, right?
I do.
We get called.
I do. But there's a difference between a consensual conversation and being detained. Articulate what reasonable suspicion you have at this time of me committing a crime, because we're in a free country. I have the right to commit a crime. You have no authority over me whatsoever unless you detain me. And again, if you detain me and you don't have that reasonable, it's an illegal detainment. Now guys like me, I'm not going to sue you, but there's going to be guys, listen, this is a movement that's here with a gang of lawyers, man, ready to entrap you. And that's another reason I'm out here. All right, I want to make society better. I don't want any an animosity towards law enforcement whatsoever. Okay, and it's exactly the opposite. All right, not good or bad. The camera does everything. I don't cut it. It just shows it.
Okay.
You know?
So if you understand and you're uncooperative with what we're trying to achieve, that frustrates us. Would you agree? And a start is, if you don't want to even do the salutation, that's fine. But we have, if we get a phone call, regardless of a disturbance, and they give us a person description that you happen to fit that description, we are well with it.
Right, you can ask. You can ask.
Right, and if you don't want to ask and you're asked to leave, we have an obligation and ask you to leave. If you don't leave, it goes into an arrest. Right,
I understand.
Okay.
But this is public, and that's what they realized once you investigated. They realized that I wasn't doing anything unlawful, and the postmaster doesn't have a right to trespass me from public property.
We can agree to
unless
disagree.
I commit a crime.
We can agree to this. Postmaster deems you trespassing, and once you trespass from the property, we can have you trespass from the property.
Right, I understand you now. I'm saying whether it's constitutional or not.
Well,
this is what has to be decided.
That's what the court is for, right?
Right, exactly.
Right? I don't want to be more than you probably want to go.
Right.
But you understand that I have a job to do. You're just like you're doing your job right now, right?
Right.
You take your, all right?
Look.
And we're just trying to get through this life, pay taxes and grow old and live in the peace, right?
I support you guys, and I really appreciate your service out here. I hope you guys stay safe. If I ever saw you in a pickle or a bind, I'd be probably for 99% of people out here. But at the same time, our constitutional rights are being slowly, and they use this kind of reasoning that you're using to do it. And it all seems like it's all for the good of and the safety. It's always for the safety. Place is in Fort Knox, but I don't want to live there. Okay?
Have you been there? Sidebar, have you been there?
No.
I went to basic Fort Knox.
Were you Army?
I was.
Okay.
21 years.
Thank you for your service.
You're talking to Air Force right there.
Thank you for your service, bud.
We care about the country, and we also care about our community.
And I have no doubt about that. Times you don't realize that, and I hate to use the word brainwashed, but you get sort of indoctrinated into becoming a tyrant, and you don't even know it's happening. Think that you can detain somebody when you cannot articulate a reasonable suspicion of a crime. And there's no reason to.
These encounters reveal the power of knowledge and the courage it takes to stand up for your rights. The First Amendment protects your freedom to film in public, and the Fourth Amendment safeguards you from unlawful demands for ID. These citizens showed that by staying calm and informed, they could resist intimidation and uphold their freedoms. Would you have been as bold in the same situation? Comment below and share your thoughts. If you found this video empowering, don't forget to hit the like button and subscribe. Knowledge is power. Stand strong. Stand free. What would you do if a police officer threatened to break your car window just because you refused to show your ID? Would you stand your ground or give in to the pressure? In today's video, we dive into intense encounters where ordinary citizens face aggressive demands from law enforcement, demands that seem to go beyond legal boundaries. These are real-life stories that reveal the thin line between authority and abuse of power. Watch as courageous individuals fight to protect their constitutional rights while remaining calm and assertive. Will they succeed or end up facing unjust consequences? Stay tuned to witness the battles that question the very foundation of freedom and justice. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, because knowing your rights is the first step to protecting them.
I don't really like to answer a lot of questions, but I do tours of.
Yeah, if I can't ask you.
Well, I mean, sir,
You can ask.
You work for us, and so we like to come and make face. And I would like if you could help me with a little bit of questions here.
What do you got?
I was just trying to figure out. Do you know what year this city or town was established? Heck yeah.
Oh yeah.
And, like, y'all know what the population is around here?
About 3,500.
Are y'all having, any kind of large effects due to COVID? And the building's kind of quiet. There's not a lot going on.
Not a lot going on. People.
Are you Judge Deaton?
Yes, I am.
Okay, good to meet you, Judge.
Nice to meet you, Judge. I'm
Andrew.
Andrew. We go around and we just film government facilities and make contact and that work for the cities, because there's a lot of people unable to travel and communicate with the people that are helping run our cities and see how we are treated when we try to come and talk and just ask a couple questions. And I think you did a good way from me. It was
well, I didn't know. I mean, when somebody comes up with cameras, you kind of like to know who you're talking to.
Yeah, it's kind of normal.
They're recording me.
Yeah.
I like to know that, and I like to know what, who they are.
Would you be surprised how many people legal right in our Constitution protected activity to not identify? They go nuts.
Yeah, so we're just making
Only
sure.
thing, and I like to know who I'm talking to. I mean, it doesn't make any difference who it is.
Yeah, I'm Andrew. James.
Yeah. And where are y'all?
I'm born and raised in Texas, I can tell you that. I don't like to give a lot of personal information because, unfortunately, there is a lot of corruption within our government walls. And so for me to give out my private information when I do what I do would be a risk at me for retaliation.
Yeah.
Well, the whole thing's a little small town here, and we have very few little problems at all.
Awesome.
I like it. I like the statue out there. I've never heard that.
Yeah.
Yeah. And that's what we do. We make sure we're right in what we're doing, and then we go ahead.
That's right.
Yeah. And you passed, man. Y'all did it. You didn't call no cops on me, man. I'll call you and pass, and I'm not going to bother you, man. I'm gonna let you go.
That's not what we're about.
That's good.
Well, you'd be surprised. I'll send y'all an email here soon with my link so you can look it up, and you can see the way some people act, and it's really sad when people get attacked. And so,
Judge, I call this a pass. God bless you.
Sir. You have a blessed day.
Hey, Ninja.
We knocked on the door earlier and didn't get a response and thought nobody was here or was sleeping or something. Acquainted with the little town and the county and just seeing how the public servants are doing things and how they respond to people like me. Seems pretty cool. Yeah, the judge is nice. Couldn't find the sheriff though. I mean, like we followed the directions and no sheriff came. So stand down. Stand down. You don't get my ID. I haven't committed a crime. 38 Texas. Hey, let me tell you something.
You're not furnishing me your ID.
I have ID. 3802 states I only need to show my ID if I'm being lawfully arrested. You suspect me of committing.
I need ID.
I need to know what crime you're suspecting me of committing because if you arrest me, let me talk, and then you talk. Let me talk. Whenever you arrest me for not having committed a crime, I'm going to attach my hip to your hip for decades to 3802.
Okay,
do you know Texas 3802? Yes or no? Texas 3802. I'm going to educate you, sir. Hold it. Don't touch me. Don't touch me.
Okay, what's your name?
Don't touch me. My name is Good Citizen.
What's your name?
Don't call.
What's your name?
For what?
For not failing to ID.
That's a secondary charge. No. You can't arrest me for a secondary charge. You're going to make a bad mistake. You're making a bad mistake. And this is what we do for a living.
Okay, good.
Okay? It's me, Texas 3802. Look it up.
Sir, this isn't Nazi Germany. You can't just
This isn't Nazi Germany. Stand down, sir.
ID.
Let
me see your ID and I'll show you mine.
Name and ID.
What is your name and badge number?
I'm going to ask you one more time.
Stand back away from me. Stand back.
So under threat of arrest, I'm going to give you my ID. But no, I'm going to see you in court.
Yep.
For forcing my ID.
If I don't give you an ID, are you going to arrest me if I don't ID?
I'm afraid so.
Do you really want to violate my
That's
Fourth
the threat of
Amendment
arrest.
right? I'll give it to you, but I'm going to take you to court.
Everything you own. Do you understand that?
You came up to us hostile.
No,
let him de-escalate him and then come back and talk to us like a man.
Articulate
what law I have broken.
I got the call to come here.
I need you to articulate what law I have
You were
broken.
disturbing the peace.
We're disturbing the pease. You come do your investigation, you find out that I'm actually engaged in a constitutional protected activity.
But I need your ID.
3802, Texas 3802.
My name is James.
You do not need my name, my ID, unless I've been lawfully arrested. Supervisor, sir. He's the supervisor. Okay. So is the county attorney here? I need to speak with the county attorney. Who is your supervisor?
Call the sheriff now.
I need the sheriff.
Call the sheriff now.
Okay, what's your name?
Your name is defendant. You have now is defendant. I want the sheriff here right now. I'll sit here and wait.
I'll sit here and wait. Call the sheriff.
Sheriff.
That's
Sheriff,
what we're trying to find out.
Sheriff, will you please have them back up just a little bit so we can talk without them
That
interfering.
officer is escalating the situation. I
Yes.
don't feel safe.
De-escalate. Thank you, sir.
Okay, what's the problem?
Okay, the problem rights, and they do not know that they cannot arrest us for no cause. There has to be a lawful reason to arrest us before we arrested in order to show my ID.
3802 states that I
That's
only have to
Texas
give my ID
3802.
if I be unlawfully arrested. Go read the law book.
Now he almost had to give him my ID under threat of arrest,
Yeah,
and
he's not gonna arrest me if I don't give my
he
ID.
jumps out of his
That's a
qualified
violation of the
immunity
Fourth Amendment. Sorry.
at that point. And whenever this is what we do. This is why we do this. We show this to the whole country that our country is being slowly rolled. Deal what the Bill of Rights are. He's saying that because they called and said I disturbed the peace. How did I do that? By filming? No, disturbing the peace by being engaged in my constitutionally protected activity. I'm a little bit elevated right now because of that.
So for what reason are we being forced to give ID under the rights? I have the right of my person's papers and effects, and it would be a pure violation that if you snatch my ID when I've broken no law. This is not Nazi Germany.
We're tyranny.
I know, but now you get to deal with the repercussions that your officer caused.
If you want to talk to me,
what I'm saying though is when you have people that work like this for you, this is what you have.
all you got to do.
I would like to be able to film and practice my First Amendment right in public without being harassed by this.
So you're talking to me right now.
I'm talking to all of you.
Okay, listen, what's his name? One point fingers.
He never even told me his name. See?
You don't have to. You're my public servant. You put that badge on. You don't have rights. You have duties, limitations.
Yes,
you
I
don't
want to
have
film and
rights.
be left alone.
Film what you want.
Okay, and then tell him to leave me alone.
All right.
Film what you want as long as you don't bother people.
Thank you.
Film what you want and go on.
This is public property.
Go on.
If I have the right to go, if I'm free to go, I'm free to
smell and identify myself.
Well, no, the chief already spoke. I want to talk to you. You're a tyrant. Get out of here. No, I will never.
There's no camera in public wherever I want to point it.
Move. Walk along.
If I'm free to go, I'm free to stay.
That's what we're here.
And badge numbers, sir?
I need his name and badge numbers.
Y'all have badge numbers?
What is his name and badge number so I can file a formal complaint? Me to give an ID. He said
he did. He tried.
We need ID.
He threatened to put me in a cage if I didn't give him my paper.
I mean, you will be arrested.
Well, that's freedom of speech.
I'm not yelling at you.
This is freedom of speech.
But no, it's not freedom of speech to come yelling
I
at
have a decibel meter to say that I'm being too loud.
It bothers me. It is. That's all you need to know.
It bothers us that our law enforcement's practicing. You're not getting my ID unless I'm lawfully arrested. Identification, sir. I need it now to file a complaint.
Do what you gotta do and move on.
I need his name and identification.
You're not gonna get anything.
The judge is watching, sir.
I'm not asking you.
Failing to identify.
Don't give me
part of your procedure to identify yourself when you. It's not part of our policy to identify unless we've been lawfully arrested. You go to jail. You step down real quick. And it's also Texas 38 on ID for me unless I'm lawfully arrested for having committed a crime, which means there's got to be a victim. Where's the victim?
Right now there's not.
Harm? There's no harm.
Like I said, go film. But when somebody tells you,
listen to song change. I am not an indentured servant. God-given, protected by that my family and your family bled their blood to protect. I'm going to film here all day if y'all want to like this. All right, I'm going to go film. Yes, sir. Can I get your badge number, please? Hang on. Can I get your badge number, Mr. Cook? Mr. Cook, for his name and badge number. What I have to do is go file a complaint on that officer now.
Well, go file a complaint.
I need his name and badge number.
Well, you go find it.
So you're not...
No, I'm not going to give you anything.
Wow, now there's going to be a complaint. Okay, there we go. That's all we need. All right, we'll see y'all in court. Yep. God does bless me. He blessed me with a pelotas grandotas to do what I'm doing, to protect my great tyrants like you.
Just taking some pictures and video. Thank you. Okay. Yeah. The American flag, baby. Yeah. Freedom feels good.
Good morning, ma'am.
Good morning.
How may I assist you today?
It depends on who you are.
I'm Tamara Ross. I'm the chief here.
Oh, sure.
You're videoing.
Absolutely.
Okay. Tell me what's going on.
What's going on?
Well, we normally don't get people video.
Oh, is this a public space?
I'm not arguing with you.
Yeah.
I'm just here. It's a courthouse, and so there are extra security precautions. Because it's a courthouse.
So do you give up? You're good, ma'am. Yeah.
I don't say anything about your freedom. I'm just asking who you are.
Yeah.
And what you.
I'm actually declined to answer. So just taking some pictures and video, free press.
So you're gonna stay in the public spaces.
I'm sorry.
You're gonna stay in the public spaces.
Whatever the law prescribes, ma'am.
Stay in the public spaces.
Have a nice day.
Okay. I'll go with you.
Okay. It's public.
I understand.
Yeah.
I know. Good morning.
Good morning.
I spoke. Okay. She's declined to give her name, but she's staying in public spaces.
Is it scary?
I didn't say it was scary.
Oh, I'm just asking. I mean, I'm not trying to be a smart butt or anything like that.
Your name? I didn't call you a criminal.
No. But you're, I guess everybody's a suspect, right?
I didn't say everybody.
Oh, just from what you said, you mentioned that.
Be very clear. What I said is in this building, we deal with felonies, we deal with all kinds, and so it's important to make sure everybody's safe, including you.
Oh, but my safety's up to me, not you.
Actually, in this building, we have to.
Case law, U.S. Supreme Court says that I'm responsible for my safety. You're responsible for yours.
I'm arguing with you.
Yeah.
You say in public space. Go ahead. Tell me without that. Okay. Good morning. You all right? Good. Thank you.
Wasting a lot of time. Okay, get back to work. Yeah. Media room. Is locked. It's only special media. Drug court. Tissues. How you doing? Just taking some pictures and video. Thanks. Oh, the law library. I love the law library. All right. No, I was just waving. Okay. Yeah, saw you looking. Just saying hello. Thank you.
So what are you recording?
Just anything I can see from public. You would expect in a law library that they would respect your constitutional rights. So they let you use these rooms. That way you can check out the books and do research. Sarah Mulder? Yeah. Oh, look at that. See, when you get a messy office, I would say they're busy. They're doing stuff.
Hi. You are making a recording?
I absolutely am.
Okay, well, I am told that that is not something that you can be doing in here right now.
Oh, is this open to the public?
It is open to the public.
Okay, then you can record in public space.
Yes, but come with me. Ma'am, please come with me.
And who are you?
I'm the law librarian.
Oh, okay, cool.
Please come with me.
Yeah.
Okay, that's fine. I'll be right back.
A flurry of activity.
Where are you? Who's over here? Who, Sergeant Houston?
Oh, I had a great conversation with him. You obviously didn't read the book on First Amendment, did you?
I haven't.
Freedom of press.
Do you have a press card?
Well, who issues that? What government agency does?
Ma'am, please.
I'm just asking you a question.
She's going. She met her. You just wait.
How you doing? I love the smile. I wish more people would. I love it.
Hi, happy day.
You too. God bless.
Okay, I was skills work.
Yes. What y'all shooting a movie or something? You shooting a movie?
News. Press.
News? Who you with?
Press. Free press.
Free press?
Yes, sir.
Is there something I can help you with to find information? I'm happy to help you.
No. I was literally just moving around in a public space, exercising. Yeah, that's it. Gathering content for a story, ma'am. Literally all that was. Just saying hello.
But she did ask you, she said, come here, let me talk to you. You refused.
I didn't say that.
I said, ma'am, please come here.
You can say anything you want. It's a free country. To an extent.
She was nice about it.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. I waved at her. I said hello to her.
No, you could at least came out.
Is that against the law, sir?
No, but you want confrontation.
I don't want confrontation. I didn't say anything to anybody.
She was nice to you.
Oh, okay. That's subjective.
It is.
Yeah.
I mean,
I'm telling people have a nice day. I'm waving at her saying hello to her. How is that not being nice?
That's her job. She didn't understand. So
Okay. She asked me. I said, no, I'm good. You right now.
Yeah, but I'm in their building.
Well, this is the people's building, sir. This is owned by the taxpayers. Is it not? You pay taxes, don't you not? Yeah, I'm assumably.
My thing is, sheriff.
Wow,
come them all day.
Wow. Send men with guns to come remove you for exercising civil rights. We need some elevator music, don't we? There they are.
How you doing?
Good, you?
I'm wonderful. How can I help you?
I don't need any help at all. Yeah, I think it was her, not me.
Okay.
I'm just here documenting, so.
Documenting what?
For a story. Working on content for a story, ma'am. Freedom of press, constitutionally protected activity. Are you the DeKalb County Sheriff's? And what's your name, ma'am?
Oh, Lieutenant Heber.
Heber, Lieutenant.
Yes.
Okay, and what's your name, sir?
Corporal.
You said right?
Corporal.
A corporal. Okay. And what's your name, sir?
Sergeant Patterson, Cab Marshal's office.
Okay. Do y'all have body cam? No. Okay. Yeah. Just exercising freedom of press, ma'am. Doing working on a story here on this beautiful government, or the building that we the people pay for. Is that an issue, or are you gonna enforce feelings today, or the law?
Feelings.
Yeah. She I don't know, apparently I guess my camera assumably made her feel a certain type of way. I didn't go into any restricted areas. Here they are right here. See, that was pretty quick, wasn't it? I said it was pretty quick, so they're already here.
Everybody knows you have the right to record, but there's an agenda here that you have.
What's the agenda, sir?
Me. You know I am.
Who are you?
Record me unless you pay me.
See, he's got the right idea. Gotta kind of capitalize. Isn't American great? You swore an oath to the Constitution, ma'am?
Yes, I know the Constitution.
Okay, the very first one. There's 5 elements that the First Amendment guarantees. Do you know what they are? I bet you do, don't you? And I know that the DeKalb County Sheriff's Department does not violate civil rights, right, Mr. Sergeant Patterson?
Correct.
Yeah, I appreciate that. I appreciate the smile. And I was doing a smile check, so you passed. What are y'all carrying today? Glocks? Is that what y'all do? Is that what the department Sheriff's? Or do y'all use? Or they let you use like different ones?
Or any information I provide, I have to go to the PIO.
Oh, and I was just asking what kind of weapon you have. Yeah, I mean, is it a Glock? I mean, is that what the Sheriff's Department issues?
Only the PIO can provide that.
So this was some deputy court administrator.
I'm sorry. Oh, nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you. Anything we can assist you with?
No, sir. I'll come find you. What floor do I find you on, sir?
Right here.
Oh, right here. Excellent. I'll definitely come speak to you, sir. Gathering content for a story. I'm the free press. Are you above her?
Yes, I am.
Oh, you a captain?
Yes, I am.
Oh, nice. And what's your name, ma'am? How do you say it? Williams.
So, what we
Is this not open to the public, ma'am?
No.
Oh, then take it. Yeah, just take it into private. Yeah, because there's no expectation of privacy in public. No, I was just saying that this building, this area. I mean, did I go into a restricted area?
No, you're not.
See how this right here? I didn't go by any of those signs. Yeah, no locked doors. I wasn't like kicking the door down. I just kind of confused when a free citizen's walking around a public area, exercising constitutional rights, and the sheriff's department, your librarian calls the sheriff when I haven't even done anything wrong. Yeah, we're innocent until proven guilty in this country. And I would assume that the law library would understand that you being in the law library, apparently you skipped the Constitution, the First Amendment, that book. I mean, this is open to the public, isn't it? Okay, yeah. I just want to make sure I didn't go anywhere I wasn't supposed to go. Okay.
You're fine. It is open to the public.
Yeah.
But we do have a reasonable expectation of privacy for people that are inside because they're working on their own personal cases.
So that was,
absolutely.
Yeah. So they wouldn't be working on private. It's like almost like going into a doctor, into a lobby of a doctor's. You're not.
The guy,
have I done that?
No, you haven't.
Yeah, I haven't done. Yeah.
Just,
I mean, it is public. Sure. I can, but I'm not. I don't appreciate. Yeah, I'm not there for them. Yeah, I was literally. I mean, if you review the security footage, you would see I'm just reading the stuff that you guys have available to the public.
All right. Yeah. Can I get your name there?
Lana. My first name's Lana. Since you've been so. Oh wow, let me get a picture of that. Captain.
Lana, you can't get that close now.
Why is that? Is that against the law?
No, I've got 27 years of law enforcement in this.
Well, but I mean, there's no. I could literally come up to her like here, this close, and as long as I don't touch her, that's actually what the law states.
Okay, but there's such a thing as
there's no such thing as personal space.
You have a card or something?
I actually forgot them today. Yeah, somebody else asked me for them. I did. Yes, ma'am.
You're doing something called lunge distance too now, right?
What's it called? Lunge distance. Yeah, but that's a whole different. When they say officer safety, like a lot of times, like, can you take your hands out of your vest there, ma'am, for citizen safety? Yeah, I mean, see how it works both. What's that?
You know why, right?
Why is that?
Because of the officers, if the person has his hands in here, the reflex action is on the perp, not the.
I've actually been told too by a couple law enforcement officers that there is actually a de-escalation stance.
Sure.
Yeah.
Field interview stance.
Yeah. What's that?
It's called the field interview stance.
Yep. Right. It's that. Well, I think they call it parade rest in the military.
No, parade rest is this right here.
Right. Well, but I mean,
you never do parade.
I've had several law enforcement officers say that basically parade rest. That's like a de-escalation.
Yeah, absolutely not.
Yeah.
All right.
No.
De-escalation. I'm just educating you.
Yeah, absolutely.
Field interview stance.
Yeah, absolutely.
Left foot front.
De-escalation.
Yes, ma'am. It's called field interview stance.
Okay. Oh, field interview stance. Okay.
So in that same motion right now, a law enforcement officer can retract. If they need to engage, they can. So that is the proper one. So anybody who told you that hands behind their back.
That was a captain that actually told me that in Miami.
I want to meet that captain.
Yeah, that was actually a captain in Miami that told me that.
Miami got a lot of shoes.
Yeah.
That's probably taught that.
Yeah. This was actually, I believe if I'm correctly, it's North Miami is where I was at. And that was a captain. And yeah.
I've only been Miami once, so.
It's actually a beautiful place. I love the food there.
In DeKalb County, we love to educate. We love to educate.
Oh, absolutely. Absolutely.
That's a debate for me right there.
What, freedom's scary?
Not freedom, you have to ask for it.
That's right. That's right. Am I right?
Not necessarily.
How's that? Can you elaborate?
I can elaborate a lot.
Well, I mean, just, the fiver dies down. So, how you doing?
Hi.
Hey, how you doing?
I think to me, it's kind of a waste of resources. That they would call, three deputies up here. It's just a waste of time. I figured that, I'm hoping that they'll educate her, and we can go on about our business. And maybe next time, how's it going? Oh, wow, they keep going up the food chain, huh?
Yes.
How you doing? What's your name, sir? Sanchez.
Major Sanchez.
Okay.
So cameras are not allowed past the security at the courthouse.
Okay. So they're not in what's that? What law is that?
Under the Rule 22.
Did you hear what I said? Freedom is not free if you have to ask for permission. So the case law, sir, wherever the public can go, the press can go, sir. Okay. And why? And is there like an administrative order or what's going on?
The rules of the courts on the Rule 22, you have to have permission for recording device.
Inside the courtroom.
Inside the courthouse.
Nope.
Let them.
No room.
Let's go and talk outside.
It says courtroom, sir. I've read it several times in Georgia. You know why they have Rule 22? And it's called a Sixth Amendment. And that's what the conundrum in the case law is. It's whether or not the Sixth Amendment violation, that way you can have a fair trial. But the court hallways and the courthouse, it's completely lawful, sir. They specifically work for the people, and they specifically are supposed to uphold the civil rights. That's what defines you or any other law enforcement agency. And you're setting a horrible representation for the people below you if you remove me from this public space.
I understand.
Okay. I'm just telling you, it says courtrooms, and I have never been into a courtroom with my camera today.
No, you say what you have to say.
I did. I know. I'm letting
listen to what you have.
Now I'm giving you the. Can I just get a DKSO? I like to get the.
County Sheriff's Office.
You don't have major on your thing like she's got captain.
I don't have a jacket.
See, so if she took her jacket off, then it would just be that.
It would be something similar to this one.
Okay, I got you. Perfect. Am I free to go, or am I free to continue my business through the public areas?
Yes.
Okay, thank you, sir.
There's two ways to do things.
Okay.
When you came in, if you had to say, hey, I'm going to be here filming, then they might would have known down there.
Well, I figured it. I mean, I don't mean to be rude, but I figured it'd be obvious.
They ain't paying attention.
Well, she did. She saw me when she walked in, did you not? Yeah, you saw me in the hallway, actually.
She?
Right. But she, I mean, it was.
She's the gatekeeper.
Right, but I mean, obviously, I mean, you see the camera and you. Yeah.
I'm gonna tell you why they didn't say nothing to you.
Why's that?
You're a white woman.
Really?
Yeah. That's sad.
Bad. That's sad.
Hey, but think about it.
I mean, I'm just taking.
You walk through there. Mm-hmm. Hell, I come in, I better have my belt in my hand.
Really? Okay, I'll take your word for it.
I'm serious.
Yeah. Or everybody's
but you come
perspective.
in with a camera holding it just like that. I just want to come out and tell you you're 100% correct.
Oh, about the Rule 22? I appreciate that, sir. I appreciate you looking into it and researching it, and that way you can disperse it through the troops.
Yeah.
Yeah, God bless you.
All right, so as long as you stay in the public area,
absolutely.
You can do.
Absolutely.
You can film.
All right, thank you so much, sir.
All right, girl. They would threw you up on the table down the handcuff.
You think so?
Oh, shit.
That's my courtroom.
And I think one of the biggest issues in this country is people don't have conversations anymore.
Right, they don't have conversations.
They want to sit there and sit on that talk to people that are sitting right across from the doctor's office. They don't want to, or wherever you so happen to be in a public place. Oh, look at the snowman. What does it say? Let it snow in winter. How you doing?
Yeah.
Good. Snowflakes. It's like getting ready for the season.
Press the button if you want to, Ron.
They're about to push the button again. These poor deputies.
Other part. She just stated that one part.
No, just taking some pictures and video.
Why?
I'm sorry?
Is there a reason why?
Oh, absolutely. Okay. Absolutely.
So what is this car?
It is a private vehicle, because it used to be one.
Okay.
That's not a crime.
I understand it's not a crime, but it is a crime to have a light bar with certain colors. That's why I have.
There's no red and blues.
So
They were pulled out of the push bar too.
I'm sorry, what?
They were pulled out of the push bar too.
Okay. Apart from, why does it still have like the cage and everything in the back?
Because I do security and I've got a dog.
Okay.
I drive Uber as well, and the college kids get a kick out of it. The door's open.
Okay. And so what's your purpose of having a light bar on the top?
I do security as well. I'm waiting on amber lights. I'm a freelance contractor.
Who do you do security through?
I'm a freelance contractor
So
at
like
whoever.
somebody hires you out? So whoever you bought the car for left everything in there? Or
No, it came like that from Oberlin Police.
from where?
Oberlin Police in Ohio.
Oberlin Police in Ohio?
Yep.
I'm sorry?
They left some crayons. You want some crayons? I got.
No reason for you to be a smartass with me, sir.
I've been trying to get rid of them. I can even show them to you. I got tons of them.
How do you spell it?
Ober.
So they left the MDVR and everything in it.
Yeah.
Their license, registration, insurance as well?
For what crime?
Well, this is a traffic, and the reason we're stopping you is to make sure that you didn't have lights, but therefore it's an investigative stop for that purpose. So you do have to show me your driver's license.
For what crime?
For having the light bar.
Is that a crime?
Once I found that it's not the red and blue lights, it's not a crime, but
So,
I still have
my rights.
Okay.
I do not have to present ID if there's no crime committed.
I am doing an investigation to investigate that
And
those are not
and
blue lights.
there are not blue lights.
You have insurance for this vehicle to be on the roadway.
If there has been a crime committed, I have to provide this. So please call your supervisor. What's your name and badge number?
Psychon 074. I'll give you a business card for that one, sir.
Okay. That's not how the law states it, but I'll take a business card.
It's Officer Drawer badge 184, as you can see on my name tag.
Thank you.
As well as I'll provide you.
I appreciate that.
operate a motor vehicle on the roadway, you have to have insurance.
There is this is over something that's not a crime, as you've already.
So the lights are on. I don't know if it's red or blue.
You already saw it's not red and blue. Therefore, no crime.
That's why I stopped.
No.
Determined that it is not.
And you've determined that it is not. So no crime has been committed. How you doing?
How's it going?
Good. How are you?
I understand you wanted to speak to a command officer?
Yeah. So.
Can you take the wrong window down slightly?
I'm not comfortable with that.
Okay.
For my safety, I prefer it up.
Okay.
So, you can see up there, there's no other lights in there other than the 4. I was stopped anyways, turn on. No crime has been committed. I'm not providing my ID. I will only provide an ID if reasonable articulable suspicion that a crime has been committed can be stated. Do that. So, it's harassment. I am a disabled veteran. I know my rights. I know the law. I know the Constitution. Support from you guys, and I get there's good ones out there. I'm friends with a few of them myself, but that's not crime committed. I should have already been released. I appreciate that. You have a good night.
Is there anything else I can do for you?
There is not. I just better training, because that's not okay. It's a violation of my rights. It's ultimately a violation of the law. That I swore an oath to the Constitution. It's an insult to me.
Yes.
Let your window down for me.
My what?
Let your window down for me. We're checking for.
What do you need to check my driver's license for?
We're doing a driver's license check, so we need to see your driver's license.
No, you don't. Can you tell me what crime I've committed?
27 to 45.
Can you tell me what crime I've committed? Did you catch me speeding? Right. And you can't. This is not a stop and identify state. This is not a stop and identify state.
22 to this location.
If I didn't commit a crime.
Yes, ma'am.
See your license?
No, sir.
Can we see your license? Why are you making this harder than what it is?
Because I have keep me from being harassed.
We're not harassing
you. You are harassing me.
License checkpoint that we was at, and you just
that's constitutional by me unless I've committed a crime.
Man, where your license at? Either you give me your license, or we're gonna break this window and get you out of this car.
Is that a fact? Is that a fact?
Yes.
Would you like to lose your qualified immunity?
I'm not.
You will.
All right, stay right here.
Do y'all have a supervisor available? Yep. Can I speak to your supervisor?
You finna get arrested, but not even want to show your license.
Really? Can you tell me what crime I committed? What? Can you tell me what crime I've committed?
Have you ever been through a roadblock? Do you live in Mississippi?
I do live in Mississippi, and I also know my constitutional rights.
I'm just asking you everything. And what did they do?
Not a thing.
They just let you go?
Yes, they do.
Where you went through the roadblock at?
I've been through them in Vicksburg, right out through them in the middle of Vicksburg.
Man, you making this hard. I don't even want to go through this with you. Can I just see your license, please?
I have a license.
Show me your license, and you can go on about
What you're not understanding is I have a constitutional right not to be stopped and harassed. Thank you.
45 seconds.
These encounters are a powerful reminder of the importance of knowing your rights and standing firm when they are challenged. The U.S. Constitution protects citizens from unreasonable searches and demands for ID without legal grounds. By staying calm, informed, and assertive, these individuals turned intimidating situations into lessons on civil liberties. Would you have handled it the same way? Comment below with your thoughts. Remember, protecting your rights starts with understanding them. If you found this video valuable, hit the like button, subscribe, and share it to help others stay informed. Knowledge is power. Stand strong. Stand free.